Hurricane Lane has made its northern turn and is headed towards the Hawaiian Islands. And as of right now, it is beginning to lose a little bit of strength. Yesterday, on Wednesday, it was a Category 5 storm, and now down to a Category 4, and it is projected to lose a little bit more strength before it gets closer towards Oahu. But for those people that live on the Big Island and Maui, they are going to be feeling potentially that Category 4 storm impacting their area. In fact, if we look particularly around the Big Island, you are going to see that Category 4 storm is going to be on the left-hand side of that island. Now, what does that mean for them? Well, if you're going to be on the eastern side of a storm like this, that's typically where you do see the strongest winds. You're also going to see the heaviest rainfall and potential for things like tornadoes, and in this case, mudslides, because that's going to be another big thing they're going to need to watch out for with a system like this. It is projected to move close to Honolulu before it begins to head off towards the west. It's not projected to make landfall like other storms have in the past, but it is going to be close enough where they are going to be feeling the full effects of a hurricane once it passes through their area. Now, when it comes to rainfall totals, a lot of models out there have been showing 20 inches of rain for a lot of places. It's not going to be for everyone. It's mainly going to be on the mountains on the Big Island. That's where most of the rain is going to be expected. So whenever you hear people say Hawaii could see 20 inches of rain, it's not going to be in necessarily the most populated areas. If you look along the coast, though, there's still going to be plenty of places here that could be in between 5 and 10 inches of rain. And even near the capital, that's going to be a possibility as well. So I definitely think 5 inches is going to be a very good average for a lot of places as we continue to keep an eye on the system. So the biggest things we're looking at with this is going to be potential for flash flooding because of all that heavy rain and mudslides, particularly on the Big Island. Like I mentioned before, 20 inches of rain isn't going to be happening everywhere, but on the mountains of the Big Island, it's going to be happening there, and that could be causing mudslides for people that do live on the coast. Overall, the storm is going to be moving very slowly, and that can be a problem whenever it does come to rainfall totals. It wouldn't be surprising to see plenty of places, like I mentioned before, get in between 5 and 10 inches of rain before this eventually wraps on up. Thankfully, the wind is going to die down quickly because it is going to be moving into cooler waters just south of those islands.